right, love?
Oh, I had an SIE bar with them.
Did you? Thank you.
Have you had a good time?
Yeah, it's good.
After Alice is going surfing out here.
Oh,
A
yeah?
couple of boards.
Oh, is he right on? Are they loving it? They're frothing? Oh, awesome. Here we go.
Here we go.
Welcome home. Same spot, but a different setup up here. What a view, eh?
Yeah. What a place, eh?
Yeah, awesome.
Nice to be home.
Yeah, it's good to be home. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me
You
back.
caught a few waves out there back in the day.
Yep, yeah, we used to, I think the longest time I ever surfed out there was 6 hours.
6 hours?
6 hours, yeah, and I was so, I don't know what I was thinking. I was out there for ages, and I remember getting home and staying in the shower for half an hour, and Mum yells out, "Get out, the hot water's gone." It was one of those moments, you know, you remember. And that's the longest I ever did. We tried to beat it, but you couldn't get past that, so some great memories.
You'd have webbed feet by the end of that.
Yeah, it was good. Those big swells, it was sort of like an April, May swell that you just get from the big lows off the South Pacific there. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Oh, well.
Awesome.
Grab yourself a seat, mate. You're there.
Good. Action.
Nice.
Take one.
Take one. What's it like to be back?
It's always good to come back up home, and I call it home because of my childhood memories. And like I lived here for 20 years and never went on a holiday because we didn't. Everyone came here, so I never went on a holiday. You know, like no one holidays in Hamilton, do they? They all come over here, so it was like, and everyone was coming over going, "You don't live here, do you? The people live here." Yeah, and you go down the hot pools and you'd be up the mountain, you come down the main beach for New Year's Eve and you'd count down and you're just meeting all these people that were coming for holidays, and you're a local, and just loved it. You know, my dad was a fireman, fisherman, so you know, I'd go on the fishing boat with him and we spent long summers here, and, you know, he'd drop me over at Matakana Island for a surf, or back in the day before the maritime rules changed, you could actually paddle across the entrance here at the mount, across over in the shipping lanes, and you get down, you know. So the lifestyle was beautiful, amazing.
Great connections for you here.
Yeah, great connections, family, best friends, you know, my school, the Mount Rugby Club, which means a lot to me, and a lot of connections to what still inspires me now, you know, why I play and the essence of what rugby's given me and what this place has given me. So it's always good to connect. I don't remember everyone's name. They all come, "Hey," and like, it's quite awkward, you know.
Mate.
Yeah,
Mate's
mate,
a great
great
answer.
to see you again. And, you know, man, it's been ages. I was like, someone's mum or dad or... but that's all part of it, so you love coming home. What's your name, bud?
Nico.
Nico, nice to meet you, Nico. You on form? What grade do you play?
I'm in front of 11s, but I play under 12 sometimes too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I play upper grade.
What position?
Winger and 75.
Oh, good. Jeez, that's, you know what, you're world golden. Who's your favourite player?
Zach Carter.
Even though he's not playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, good on you.
Dad's best mate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's your dad's name again, sorry?
Reese Cookie.
Oh, Reese?
Yeah.
Yeah, he lived in Christchurch here for a while, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a small world.
I'm like hunting with him, something.
It's a real small world. Here we go, there's some great television. Make sure you got some good moves tomorrow. I want to see you giving a bit of this, OK?
Great. All the best, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Jason.
G'day, Jason, from...
Sponsored from the Flying Mullet, mate.
The Flying Mullet, Papa Moa.
Yeah, mate. It's got to be good for you.
Tell you what, you've been behind that bar a few times, haven't you?
I've been in front of it.
You're right on.
Yeah.
He's trying to hide. He's got an Irish top on. He's trying to hide from me.
I was thinking, I noticed, yeah, when I see that, I was like, I think it's...
You're Gibson Park.
Kieran Reid told me that on a Monday morning, you'll go to the Crusaders gym and within an hour, you'll know how everyone's weekend's been, what their families are up to, how the wife is, what the kids are doing at school. How important is that for you to start the week by just getting to know again your people, that connection again with your people?
Yeah, we looked. After a period of time, I looked at the meetings for a week. What's the most important meetings we needed? We were meeting as a management group at 7:15 a.m. on a Monday morning, and we're just basically rereading an email that I'd send on a Sunday night. We had no more information, and it became a little bit traditional, and I felt like I was missing out on seeing, the eyes of the players and the group, our team. So we banned that, cancelled that, and made it on a Tuesday afternoon when we had more information, we had more time. We felt rushed, and because a lot of our the management group trained before. Get in at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I used to, I don't anymore. The body doesn't like pushing any weights anymore. But look, I kept fit in my own way. So, but what we did, and we were so efficient that, we won the transitions, we won meetings, and we knew we'd come in and we had 15 minutes as a group at 8:30 on the morning just to confirm, look each other in the eye, check in, we're all okay, everyone's good. What do you need from me? All those sorts of conversation. Then I'm on the floor. Then I'm in front of the players. Then I'm having conversations with the captains, following up our leadership meeting, the WhatsApp group that came in that morning, or the information, the Zoom they'd had the night before. So I was actually finishing and closing conversations that need to be had, and. Yeah, checking in.
That's a massive part of you as a coach, isn't it? That connection with the players, that interaction with not just the players but their families. That was what made the Crusaders tick, wasn't it?
Yeah, the ability to bring everyone. You spend more time away from the field than you do at the field or training. So, you have to win off as well. And if you're going to win off, you have to bring people with you. And I mean, win's a term to say connect. You have to connect with them. They feel a part of it. When things get tough in the middle of the season, someone's had an injury, they're out of form, or they're not being picked. That partner, that family, that mum and dad who'd been with you at the start of the year and you've given them the vision for the group, they're a part of it just as much. That's the connection piece. So when it's going good, it's great. But when it's not and you're connected and you feel a part of it and you've got your own wider group, then you start to win off the field because they know what's required. They know what the week looks like. We know what we need from their husband, their partner, their son.
How important is it for success? Connections, all of what you're talking about, that off-the-field stuff. How valuable is that? Can you quantify it? How much is that contributing to the actual winning on the field?
Connections piece is just a really care, and care is really to show that I've got time for you and bring people with you, make them feel they belong to something, and they'll give more. Oh, how good. So how many sprints have you done down to the IRB? None? Is it pretty mellow? Doesn't need a show? You have a show though, don't you? Like a television?
Not anymore. No.
Is it finished now?
Yeah.
Was it one and done?
Yeah.
I think they got us in the wrong week last year, so here for about a week and nothing happened. And then the week that they left, everything happened.
Yeah, a bit of Bondi surf action. Oh, awesome.
You also want to follow?
Yeah, of course. Where are you from?
Germany.
Are you German?
Yes.
Good on you.
So, brother, here we go.
German surf.
You want it this way, eh?
Yes.
Social.
You're a unique person. We know that you're a unique person. Have you come across players, though, who don't get you? And what do you do then?
I think you're not going to, like, if there's 100 people in the room, not everyone's going to connect, are they? Or,
no.
You're going to have the same beliefs or morals or your ability to have something to connect with, and that's just human. That's just who humans are. But I don't think if they wouldn't like me, but they see things differently. So I've got to make an effort to understand what inspires them.
Yeah.
How can I help them get the best out of themselves? And then they give to that group. That's probably part of it. Like, Joe Moody's probably a good example, and I think he don't mind that he sees things in the world a little bit differently than I do. But he knows I care about him, and I just put my arm around him, and he knows if I need to have a conversation that these areas we've got to get better in, but I'm going to help you do it. You've got to own this. This is where you are in your career, but I'm going to help you. He appreciates that because I'm straight with him.
Because that's a hallmark of you too. You had the tough task of telling Wyatt Crockett that he wasn't going to play in a final for the Crusaders and what was going to be his last game. How hard was that? Talk me through that.
Yeah, it's still one of the hardest things I've ever done. I thought it was the right thing for the team straight away, but it took me, because his service and his loyalty and how important he was to the group. He had some great best mates in that group, and it was his last, it was a swan song, but I felt, with history and what's required for that game, I won't go into too many details.
The ref was going to kill him. The ref was going to ping him in the scrums, wasn't he?
You said it. Yeah, and we thought if he was going to go on early, he'd been most heavily penalised with Yarko. And made a call with, but Tim Perry, and he'd been playing good footy at that stage, and he was in good condition, so I made the call, and I felt it was the right thing for the team, and I wanted to do it man-to-man, face-to-face, and say to him, this is the reason why. I still didn't make it easier, but once I realised, I'd started role-playing in my head how I was going, what I needed to say to him, and I wanted to give him a hug afterwards, and fortunately, some people get up and walk away. You're not chasing them down. He stood up, and we gave ourselves a wee moment to reflect. It wasn't personal, it was a professional decision,
But tough.
Tough, real tough.
Reminds me of a story. I know we've talked about this before, but let's talk about it again. Richie Moanga told me a story about how he was playing for his club, Linwood.
Yep.
Linwood,
yeah.
Against another club, and he was on the fringe of the Canterbury team, not quite in it. He'd had a fantastic game, set up a few tries, scored a try, kicked all the goals. He was walking off feeling good about himself, and he saw you and sort of made a beeline to get in your line. And you said to him, he said, I thought I played quite well, and you said, well, you missed a tackle on Rob Thomas.
Rob Thompson, yeah.
Rob Thompson let through a try, and it broke him. He told me that it broke him. And that's... But you wanted to make a point to him, didn't you?
Yeah. I think he scored 25 points that day, but probably let in about 14. So my point, you don't have to score 28 points if you don't let in 14. And I said, until you start caring about your defence and find a reason for yourself to make that tackle, you have to find a reason. Then you're going to be both sides of the ball. Then you can be the best player you can be, because you've seen him play touch. Yeah. You've seen the ball in his hands and decision-making, bridge ball, short ball, out the back, feet. He can beat you, he can wave wands. He's an incredible player. But I wanted to make sure that he understood that a Canterbury player at that stage when I was coaching Canterbury, he was 19 years old, playing straight into senior rugby. That's the part that I need to see. And how many tries saves now does he get? Yeah. Regularly he tries to save, because he's in the backfield, he'll save 1, 2, 3 tries a game. Yeah. So it was a big moment, actually. It was big because he knew that I wanted to be honest, and he needed that, and I think I did it. Well, you remembered. Look at him now. Yeah.
But you both had quite different views of that conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. We did. I love him.
He's a great player.
Yeah, exceptional.
He's a tremendous player.
Right, we'll just take 5 minutes, mate.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get another mic in here. We'll just hang out for 5 minutes and then we'll kind of wrap it up, okay?
All good, Sam. Yes, fine.
It's a great spot because there's like 8 to 10 point breaks. Boom, 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 boom. 5 foot, probably the biggest I ever saw them.
Yeah.
And then Port Escondido, 2 hours up the road.
Was that Los Cobos? What peninsula were we at?
I always go to the southwest, right near the bottom.
Yeah.
The cruise.
Yeah, you got it, bro.
Santa Maria.
I think that's it, yeah, man.
always running them out?
No. We're just doing a little bit of documentary stuff. Do clips. Was in the surf club for a few years, as you.
Surfing way back there?
Yeah, I was way back. Yep, Surf Lifesaver. One of the old nippers when the old little budgie smugglers on.
Good one, eh?
So we're back to surfing, got boardies.
Oh, there's been a good surf this morning, a few mornings out here.
Yeah, look, public's supposed to be good tomorrow morning as well, eh?
Yeah, it's been good every morning.
Yeah, it's it.
Down there. Good
Cheers,
on, bro.
buddy. Thanks, see ya. Cheers.
Do you have to break out of that Canterbury image of you, that Crusaders image of you? Because you are, if I think of you, I don't really think of you playing in a Bay of Plenty team. I think of you in red and black.
Yeah.
And now you're coaching black. Do you have to break out of the Crusaders image as an All Blacks coach?
I think it helped me being an All Black. I understand, my roles and responsibilities and the legacy part and all the people that have done some incredible things before me, and either in the red and black jersey or in the black jersey. So I know now that, my time, I'm done. I've said my thank yous. I've said, how proud I was to represent and be a part of a great organisation. Now my role's changed. Similar in a lot of ways, just a lot bigger.
But you know what it's like. You were around in the John Hart era, the Laurie Mains era, where Hardy was accused of only picking Aucklanders. You won't want that to be something that people say about you.
I want them to say I picked the best players for the All Blacks. That's the key part of it. I think, one of the cornerstones of being a great coach is to be a good selector. The management people, staff is like, you're working for me, actually. No, you work with me and we work for us and you serve each other. So the management group, selection of them and the players is really critical. And your coaching staff, absolutely paramount that you get people that can challenge you, love you, hug you, have great conversations with you, that help you be better and be connected. We're filming Baywatch. Baywatch. You guys are on Baywatch now. You're definitely into it. How good.
We noticed you over there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Have you had a good time? You been out for a surf or?
Just for a swim.
Just a swim?
Yeah.
Beautiful waves, eh? Been right on.
For a surf?
Yeah, I'll go to tomorrow morning. Yeah, no, I was... Get up early and go for it. What are you girls just chilling?
Yeah, come over from Hamilton.
Oh, you Hamilton girls, are you?
Chiefs supporters.
Oh, you sorry about that last year. Moved on, see, I've got a new role, so it's all gone now, it's all gone. Finished.
How do you think you'll go this season?
Yeah, we'll have some fun, we'll have a good team. Big season, 14 tests, so
Nice.
no, it'll be good. You have to come over, we're playing in San Diego.
Oh.
Yeah, we're playing Fiji.
Oh, how good.
Yeah, come over. Go via Vegas, you'll love it.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice to see you guys. Cheers.
Television gold right there.
It was actually, wasn't it? Hamilton.
Are you, as a family, ready for the blowtorch of an All Blacks position, All Blacks coaching position?
Look, I've been with Jane since 1996. It's a long time. It's I've been with her the whole time I've been in professional rugby. So she understands it. Look, she's been through all my injuries. I've had, I think it's 16 operations or 17 now. She's picked me up from the hospital many times with a drip coming out of somewhere, leg up the back there, out the back window of her car on the way home. So she understands, like I've been picked for the All Blacks, dropped for the All Blacks.
Yep.
Being, going to a World Cup, getting limited minutes, thinking I should be playing. So she understands it. She understands the cycles of rugby and World Cup rugby, so she gets the game. The boys are at a great age. They know who I am. I'm trying to be I'm as consistent as I possibly can around them and understand that I love them. And look, it's going to come. Because of my because of the status of the position, people are going to have opinions. Most important opinion to me is my family's, and that I'm consistent with them and they know that I love them, and it's going to be a little bit like this, but trust Dad, we're going to have some fun. We're going to enjoy each other's company like we always have, and love each other, yeah. Regan Williams could play a little bit, good step on him.
Coming up next week in part 2, we find out what lessons have been learnt from the most successful coach in Super Rugby history.
You need to troubleshoot, solve, you need to inspire people. You had to have game plans, things change really quickly. Never, ever would I have changed that.
And Razor gives us a peek behind the curtain while discussing his time with the great leaders of our game.
It took me a long time to know that Steve loved me, like he cared about me, put an arm around me, and we had a couple of conversations. I was pretty clear with him that I wasn't happy with the way he was talking, probably like Richie and I. But he respected me for it.
All that and more in our 3-part sit-down with All Blacks head coach, Scott Robertson.